Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I still haven't decided if this is going to be a full week in my life over April break or just a few days. Keep watching to find out. But today is Monday. It's my first official day of April break, but I actually didn't go to school the Friday before April break. So I am so glad I'm on April break. I really needed it, like mentally and physically. I was just so burnt out. I am so burnt out. So this is going to be a really refreshing break. I can already tell. I do have work, kind of a lot, and this afternoon I have track practice, so I do have some things to get to. It's not going to be like fully break, but I think school is like the biggest struggle right now for me. So it's not hard showing up for work. In fact, I actually like work. This past weekend, yesterday and Saturday and Friday, I had my lifeguard certification course, which I've been talking about a little bit on YouTube. I was so nervous for it, but I really lucked out, and my instructors were like the chillest guys ever. They like did not time the time test that we needed to take. They didn't actually do like the assessments. They let us work together on the written test. So it was so chill. I met a lot of new friends, which was really fun. It was fun like spending the weekend with totally different people that I'd never met before, doing something I've never done before. For like 2.5 hours every single day, we just went in the pool and we got to practice saves, which was honestly really cool and fun. And I feel a lot more confident in like my lifeguarding abilities and my ability to save someone, my ability to give CPR, my ability to use an AED, all of those things. I will say my arms have never been so sore in my life. And we didn't even do that much like swimming. We mostly just did saves in the pool, which obviously we had to swim, but like it wasn't like we were doing lap swims back and forth. I guess it's just a different set of muscles saving people from the bottom of the pool. It was just over and over and over again. I would just jump in and rescue this girl, Gigi, who was my partner, and we would just go back and forth. And I did not expect me to be so tired out from that, because I lift weights, I run, like I'm a pretty athletic person. No, my arms hurt so bad today. Like my entire back hurts. Like it is crazy how much I am sore today. But I'm so excited because I'm officially a lifeguard. I'm officially certified. I just need to get like my final job hiring situation. I'm like 90% hired, I feel like I would say, at the town beach. So I'm almost there. So today is Monday. All I have today is track practice at 4 p.m. It's actually so nice out today. It's the first time it has been sunny and the sky has been blue in like the whole month of April. So I'm so excited. I want to like go for a walk. I want to lay outside if it's warm enough. Right now it's still morning, chilly, but I'm excited for today. Hello, I am on a walk right now. It's super nice out. It's very sunny. It is a little chilly and windy. It's disappointing because I have Raynaud's, so kind of no matter what, I will be chilly. Like my feet are completely numb right now, and I've been walking for like 15 minutes, so you would think I would have warmed up already. Nope. But yeah, I'm taking my dogs for a walk on the bike path. And this morning I kind of scrapbooked for the whole morning, which was super nice. It's around like 10:30 right now. I am so happy. This is the first time I've laid outside all spring, and I'm actually warm enough, although when there's a big gust of wind, I do get a little chilly. I've been laying out here for like 20 minutes, and I'm reading this book. This is the book. It's called My Grandmother Asked Me to Tell You She's Sorry. It's so good. It's from the point of view of like a 7-year-old girl. So it's pretty interesting. It's like a different narrator than I'm used to. It's 12:15, so I'm going to go inside and make lunch, but then I'm going to bring it back out here and eat out here, and I'll show you what I make. All right, lunch is made kind of in record time, if you ask me, but I have this bagel. It's a bagel and a little bit of pesto, an egg, and like a little veggie patty and a slice of cheese. And I also have a jar of applesauce to eat with it. I'll do a little taste test. That is pretty impeccable. Try that breakfast sandwich recipe. Very, very yummy. Guys, look it. I'm eating my lunch. And there's a little ladybug that joined me. It's 2:30. I have track practice at 4, which is kind of unfortunate. I'm such a morning running person. Like, I would so much rather wake up, go on my run, take a shower, and then start my day. I do think I got a little bit of color. Your reminder that you don't need to go on vacation to get tan, as long as you commit. I am starting to get ready for track practice, and I want to show you guys the outfit that I think I'm gonna wear. This is like my favorite outfit to wear in the summertime to go running. It's this Nike sports bra that's purple, and it has like black and navy blue design on it with these light purple biker shorts. These are from Aerie. I think they're 6-inch inseam biker shorts. They're my favorite. They have pockets, which is like a necessity. I have not been able to find these on the Aerie website since I got them sometime in 8th grade, which was 2 years ago. So they're like vintage, I guess you could say, but they are my favorite biker shorts ever. And then for my socks, because I can't handle any other freaking socks to run in except Features, I'm going to just be wearing my classic Features running socks. They're the ones that go just right over the ankle, and they're white. I love these ones. These are my favorite. They're classic, simple, but effective. These are the running shoes that I'm wearing. These are New Balance Rebel V4s. And I personally love these shoes. I got them in the fall during cross-country season, and I wear them for long runs and workouts. I definitely feel like they're faster, which is why I use them for workouts. And they're lighter, which is why I like them for long runs. And I also think they're just so cute. Like, I love the color of them in the blue, and I love making fun, colorful running fits with these shoes. To bring together the outfit, I have these sunglasses. These are pretty iconic sunglasses for me. I love them. I'm all back from track. I'm going to do a really brief workout summary because I feel like most of this video today has been me talking, and I don't just want to talk. My run was 5.06 miles total, and the workout for the day was 5 by 1K. Honestly, when my coach first said that was the workout, I was like, holy shit, I don't know if I can do this. And I immediately got so negative, but the workout itself actually ended up being so good. It felt good physically, And mentally, I think it really helped that the boys' track team wasn't there and it was literally just the girls' track team on the track, because that meant we had a lot more space. But I also feel like recently I've been feeling really self-conscious at track practice because the track has just been so crowded with boys, and sometimes I just get really in my head. But today it was just my team, so just girls there, and it was a lot less girls than normal. So I think that helped me just like have a better mental mindset during the actual workout itself. But physically, the workout also felt great as well. And I actually am really proud of my splits today. I negative split the whole workout. I definitely started out a tad bit too slow, but I ran 424, 424, 419, 417, 411. So I was able to really pick it up at the end and run with a faster group of girls and kind of finish out the workout with them, which I was really proud of. It's 6:02 p.m., which is just so weird to be finishing practice and like be on April break, but be finishing practice at 6. Like, I don't know. Having practice at 4 today was just a huge, like, weird shift in my schedule. But I'm home. I'm going to take a shower and eat some dinner. I still don't know what I'm going to have for dinner because my mom is currently grocery shopping. So we'll see what goods she comes home with. Good morning, it's Tuesday. I'm on an easy run right now. It's about 9 in the morning. I just hit mile 1, it was 9:29. Mile 2 was 9:24. I'm feeling kind of good, but my legs are really sore from my workout yesterday. Mile 3 was 9:16. I think I'm going to go 5 miles today, and after, I'm pretty sure I'm going to Supercuts and getting a trim because I felt my dead ends yesterday. I need a haircut. Mile 4 was 9:10. I just finished. Mile 5 was 8:57. I need to speed, just wash up with a washcloth, brush out my hair, and then I believe I'm going to Supercuts. This was the final run. I haven't checked in a little bit, so after my run, I went to Supercuts, but we weren't able to get a haircut right in that slot. So I'm going back at 2 p.m. And when I got back home from just going out really quick, I took a shower and then I had to do a little bit of like work stuff on my phone. I just had to like send emails and reach out to references. That was fun, I guess. But now I'm just having some PB2 and Ritz crackers, and I'm going back to get my haircut at 2 p.m. and I'm also going to go to the YMCA today at some point to go swimming, and I want to do like a pretty good solid swim. Good morning, it's Wednesday. I just woke up and I actually slept in until 7:45, which is the latest I've slept in a while. I got such a good sleep. I'm about to head out on a run. Unfortunately, it is so cold and windy today, which kind of sucks, but I'm going to show you something I do for my hair before I go out on runs, especially if it's a hair wash day. So I'm going to wash my hair when I take a shower after my run. So before, I like to use this hair mask, and put it in a cute ponytail with a braid. I actually have 2 hair masks, and sometimes I use this one. All done. Good morning. I'm on my run. I'm not going to do like mile by mile again because I don't want to be repetitive. I'm going to go 5 or 6 miles today, easy pace, but I am going to do some strides at the end. It's kind of windy, which is really annoying. I just finished up 4 by 30-second pickups, and I'm half a mile away till 6 miles. Also, the wind picked up, and it's like going right against me, which sucks. This is the final run, 6.05 miles, average pace 9:10. That run felt pretty good. I will say my big swim workout yesterday left my arms feeling very sore. I'm going to take my dogs on a quick walk before I shower, and then I have to get ready for work. I have work today from 11 a.m. to 6:30 or 7, so it's going to be a long shift. I am walking my dogs right now. I'm just going to take them around a loop in my neighborhood that's exactly a mile. I've kind of recently taken on the chore of walking my dogs every day. Sometimes my mom will walk them, but recently she's been really busy with like work and just taking care of us, other things like that. And so I've taken on this chore. So every day I try to allot some time to taking them on a walk. And I normally just take them like 1 to 2 miles, sometimes longer if it's like a rest day and I have more time. But it is really windy and chilly out today, and I'm just so like annoyed, I guess, that it's like this in April, in the middle of April too, because I remember last April the weather was so nice out the entire week, and it's just disappointing that it's not the same this year. I know obviously weather isn't going to be like the same every single year, but man, I just wish it was a little bit warmer and a little more like feeling like spring. Also, it's so weird how like quickly the weather will change up. So on Monday, I literally ran in a sports bra and shorts, and during the day I laid out in a bikini and I tanned. But then today I wore full winter running gear, like leggings, gloves, everything. And tomorrow I'm pretty sure it's going to be nice and sunny again. So I don't know, it's weird how quickly it changes. Also, on my run, I saw a turkey, and the turkey was like so close to me. It was right on the side of the bike path while I was on the bike path, and I wanted to take a selfie with it, but I was in the middle of running. But then, just like 2 minutes ago, I saw another turkey, and I guess it's possible it could be the same turkey if that turkey really quickly got to my neighborhood. I don't know, but I didn't know spring was like the time for turkeys. I feel like that's normally in the fall I see a lot of turkeys. I am at work. I'm working today from 11 to close. I think I already said that, but some things that I do at my work is just help people get shoes and sell shoes, help people try on shoes and like recommend shoes. I do a lot of packaging up online orders, so people can order through our website and then we'll ship it out to them. I also will do a lot of like cleaning and organizing the stock room, vacuuming, Swiffering, sweeping. I will also like tidy up the racks with the shoes on them. And sometimes I do like more creative things like making posters or things like that. Good morning, it's Thursday. I've been up for like an hour and a half. It's about 8:30, but I was just reading. I have track practice this afternoon at 3 p.m. So it is kind of nice. It's kind of growing on me. Like having slow mornings, not waking up and immediately going on a run and just getting to lie in bed for a little bit longer. Today, I was lying in bed and reading this book. I started this yesterday while I was at work, and it is a really good book. Clearly, you can tell from my YouTube that I read a lot, and pretty much every single video I give you guys like an update on what book I'm reading, and I always go to the library for books, which brings me to a very important point about libraries. So I check out books online from the library, and then if my library doesn't have it, they share resources with other libraries in the state. So all Rhode Island libraries all have like one big system, and say there's a book that I want that my library doesn't have, a different library can send it and I can still borrow it. That system is really, really good because it allows everyone to have more of an access to books and resources across the entire state, and it allows smaller libraries to borrow things from larger libraries so that people in all towns have equal access to books, because that's really how it should be. Books are something that is amazing to further education and for entertainment, and books are like simple and necessary. I think libraries are important. Unfortunately, on March 14th, the White House signed an executive order that essentially cuts funding from all non-necessary systems such as museums and libraries. And so what that means is that certain parts of libraries are going to be negatively impacted if this executive order gets signed. Some things that are going to be impacted is summer reading programs or just reading challenges in general, library development, getting new resources, stuff like that. There are tons of people whose jobs are probably going to be lost and salaries that are going to be cut. And then also the concept of sharing books across libraries, that entire program depends on federal funding. And so if this executive order was signed, we no longer could use other libraries to get books that we wanted. So I could only check out holds from books at my own library. Libraries are important and we need to keep them up and running how they are. So this paper is a paper that I got from my library, and it says things that you can do on the back. And so one thing you can do is look up, like literally on Google, your senator and your representatives from your state, and you can email them and call them and let them know why libraries are important to you. So I will be doing that. But yeah, I guess it's just important for me on YouTube, and I also just made a TikTok about this to just like share what I know and to educate people, and to use my platform to speak up for what's important to me, and libraries definitely are super important to me. It's about 9:30 right now, and my mom and I are going out on a bike ride. I think we're going to do a pretty long bike ride, like all the way to one end of the bike path and back. Should be interesting. My mom does not really bike a lot, so this is kind of like a new little hobby for both of us. It is so nice outside too. It's still a little chilly because it's the morning, but the sky is actually blue and the sun is out. Also, I wanted to introduce you to my bike. You might remember her if you watched any of my summer vlogs. This teal bike is mine. Her name is Fiona. She actually has two names, Fiona Jocelyn, like first name, middle name. I love her. She has this little back pocket that I can keep my phone in, and then I'm also bringing my speaker. And then also there's this little water bottle clip, and I have a water bottle that fits right in it. And then this is the bike my mom's using. It's less good because it's not new. Mine is new, that we bought it last spring, but this one was just handed down from us from one of our family friends, but it does the job. My seat is definitely more comfortable than my mom's seat, but we might switch halfway through. So this morning, my mom and I went on a bike ride. I showed you a little clip. We went all the way to Warren Beach, and then we stopped there, and then we biked back. When we got home for lunch, I had a bagel with PB2 and banana, cinnamon, and honey, which I showed as well. And then I just laid outside and I read for like an hour and a half straight. And now I'm going to get ready for track and go to track. I have not been the best vlogger. I haven't been feeling great mentally lately. I think the spring, I've noticed in the past like 3 and 4 years that the spring is a really difficult time for my mental health. I feel like I want to be vulnerable and like share what I'm going through, but it's also really hard to do so in the moment. So like halfway through the day, I had kind of like a really just depressive moment, and like I was crying, crawled in bed. My mom was like sitting there comforting me, whatever. Needless to say, I haven't really updated you much on my day. So we went on that bike ride in the morning. That was super fun. I laid outside for a good portion of the day and read my book, which was honestly very healing, and I got some sun in me. I got some UV rays. That felt good. I think partially the reason why the spring is so hard is because it's not sunny every single day, so you still deal with a lot of like gray days and cloudy days, which can be tough. And then B, I think it's so hard to know you're at the final stretch until summer, because while yes, it's the spring and that's exciting, I still have a whole like 2.5 months of school left, and that feels really hard mentally because I've already done so much. I just came back from track practice. I had track practice from about 3 to 5. We had a workout today, which is why I went. I kind of struggled through that workout. Mentally, it was really hard because it was 5 by 600, 200, which meant my coach always says pieces of the puzzle. So like the whole entire workout is the puzzle, and then the 600s and the 200s are the different pieces to get there. And there were 10 pieces of the puzzle, which meant so much just like stop and go. It felt like it took forever. It was just hard to get through. I also think like it was tough because I didn't really have teammates to run with. I was kind of on my own. It was nice to be talking with them like in between reps, of course. I am glad I went to practice. I always feel like I get really anxious leading up to practice, and I'm always dreading it. But then when I come back, I'm usually happy that I won, and I usually have some great conversations with the girls there. And I do feel like my friendships with the girls on the track team are deepening as I continue to do track. So that's nice. My brother, I also didn't update you guys on this. My brother has the stomach bug, so I just came outside to be able to not hear the sound of puking because my house only has 1 bathroom. And so I was just about to get in the shower. My brother ran in and started throwing up, and I hate the sound of throw up. So I came outside and I was like, what better time to give the YouTube vlog an update. And my last little update is while I was at track practice, I got a call from a woman named Nicole who works at the Human Resources Center in my town, and she officially offered me a job at the Barrington Town Beach. And so I'm so excited because I was like 90% sure I got the job. Like, I think I told you guys that, but I finally officially got the job, which means I can finally officially send a text to my other job that I'm quitting and say that I'm quitting. I can't wait. I am so happy I got that job. I think my summer is going to be exponentially better not working at that pizza place. Anyways, those are all my updates. I'm going to shower and have dinner, probably take my dogs on a walk and get to bed. Good morning, happy Friday. Kind of a sad Friday because Friday means April break is about to end. I'm on a run right now. I just hit mile 1. It was 9:37. Mile 2, 9:41. It's really funny. I just passed another runner who was wearing leggings, a long sleeve, and like ear warmers. And I'm in like summer clothes. That is like the most New England thing ever. Mile 3 was 9:21. So I'm about halfway there because I'm going to do 6 miles. Mile 4 was 9:16. Mile 5, 9:08. Mile 6 was 9:17. I'm home now. I'm going to take my dogs on a quick walk, take a shower, and then I have 2 work shifts today. I work at the shoe store from 10:30 to 3:30, and then I work at the pizza place from 4 to 9. So today is going to be a busy day. Here is the run. I'm taking my dogs on a walk right now. I'm just doing a mile and it's really nice out. I'm super happy that the sun is still shining today. Walking in the sports bra and shorts is slightly chillier than running, but I'm glad to get the sun in me. Also, yesterday I slept with both my windows open because my brother's sick and I really don't want to get sick. And so it was just like to air things out, I guess. It also smells really bad in my house right now because he's sick. So I slept with both my windows open, and then when I woke up this morning, like it was to birds chirping and like the sunlight peeking in, and it felt so summer. And I woke up at like 6:15 and I went to the bathroom, and then I didn't think I'd be able to fall back asleep, but I did. I fell back asleep for like another hour and I got so much sleep last night. I'll put like my Garmin sleep score on the screen. I think I got like 9.5 hours or something, but I rested so well. I love April break because I just feel like I get to sleep so much and I always catch up on my sleep. I just got dressed. I really like my outfit. This is a Life is Good t-shirt that was handed down to me from my aunt. And then I have on a pair of like black yoga pants, like flared leggings that was handed down from me from one of my coworkers. I just made this yogurt bowl as well. I'm so excited for this. It's Faya yogurt, a little bit of apple, banana, dried pineapple, raisins, peaches, pecans, crushed Nature Valley granola bar. Oh, and also blueberry jam. Taste test. This is impeccable. Also, this bowl, my mom just got it for me from Savers. I'm packing up my bag for work and I'm going to show you everything that I bring to work. Just a little get ready with me situation. First off, I always bring a book. I haven't started this book yet, but I finished a book last night, so new book. I'm bringing this sweater because I might get cold, and especially at the restaurant I work at, it's a bit colder. So I just want to have a long sleeve layer. And then this is the black bag that I bring. It has some necessities in it, like pads and tampons, lotion, chapstick, stuff like that. That's already pre-packed. For my lunch in between shifts at like 3:30 when I'm driving, I'm bringing these dumplings. They're pretty good. I've had them before. With that, I have a fork. And then I always bring my wallet and AirPods. I will bring my Hydro Flask as well. This is my trusty water bottle. I never go anywhere without it. I think that's pretty much it today. Hello. I haven't really been talking much because I've been at work, duh. But I got caught from Federal Hill a little bit early because it was so dead inside. Honestly, this entire day of work, both at the shoe store and at the pizza place, has been like painfully slow in both locations. And so I've just been doing nothing, which at the shoe store, I literally started a book and I'm already halfway through the book, which goes to show how much I love to read and also how good the book was. But yeah, I've just been doing like non-work work. I got caught early, so I'm home now. I am making dinner, which I will show you when it's ready. Here's my dinner. I made like a chicken Caesar salad. If you don't know, I'm vegetarian. So this chicken is actually, it's from the brand like Garden, and it tastes pretty similar to actual chicken, although I low-key don't remember what actual chicken tastes like because I've been vegetarian for like 4 years now, so I haven't had real chicken in a really long time. But if I'm imagining what real chicken tastes like, this tastes pretty close. So I made like a chicken Caesar salad with like plant-based chicken, and then it's just a little Caesar salad kit from the grocery store. But this is going to be very good. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm ending off the vlog here, and I want to say thank you for watching. If you got this far, it was pretty fun to film. I had a very like up and down week. Like sometimes I would be happy, and then other times I would be like so sadly depressed. And I guess that's just how life is for me these days, but that's okay. I know this isn't forever, I guess. But thank you for watching. Happy April break if you're also on April break. I hope everyone had a great April break, and I hope everyone is excited for summer and spring as I am. Bye.